Okay. Octagonalized.
Well, now you're ready to put it in the steam box. Now, when I cold bend it, so for those of you that have some good white oak and want to try to cold bend it, I use a cheater bar on the end of it. So I have a piece of iron pipe that's probably about 2.5 feet long. And so I've got to whittle down one end of that crest rail to where it fits inside that pipe about 2 inches. And I've got extra there. So, I've got extra on that piece. In fact, when I'm cold bending it, I go ahead and make the piece 30 inches. So I have a lot more leverage on it to be able to pull it around. Because when you steam it, especially that red oak, you're going to be able to pull that around with no problem. But with cold bend white oak, you need a little help. You might want to find the middle of it. Do you need to find the middle of it, Elia, to put it on your form?
Yeah, I do. Now, if I only had a pencil, I'd be all set. So I'm actually at 25.5 here. Is there any reason to cut it off now?
No, I don't think there's any reason to cut it off, but.
Okay, great. I don't want to cut it off.
Yeah.
So 25, that's 12 3/4. Okay. So since John's here, standing around, I can toss this to him and he can go put it out in the steam box.
Well, hold on. Throw it back to him there, John.
We better toss it back. Great, this is fun.
Okay, so when you put it in your bending form, you got to know where the orientation is going to be. So
thank you.
Is your radial plane going to be facing up? Is the tangential plane going to be facing up? So good wood, my experience is, and I don't know if there's any science behind this, but good wood will bend good in either plane. So I don't think there's a preferred bending plane. Okay. So what you're going to look at is what is the criteria that you're needing? What are you looking at? And it's going to be the joints. So you've got the most important joints there are the 2 end tenons going into the post. And what you want there is for those growth rings to be perpendicular to the long wood fibers of the post, the growth rings in the crest rail. That means that facing up, you're going to be looking at the top of the tangential piece right there, which is going to be bending opposite of the way maybe a lot of you are used to bending, thinking that those growth rings are kind of becoming laminates or something. But trust me, it's going to make better joints out there, and it won't make any difference at all in the bend.
As far as I've seen, there's plenty of science to support what you just said.
Okay.
That it does not matter.
Right.
So I am now bending with this tangential surface facing the ceiling.
Yes.
Well, yeah, with the ray plane facing the form, in other words.
Yes, the ray face will be right up against the form.
Okay. So I'm going to mark the 2 tangential surfaces, and I know that one of those needs to face me.
And then one thing I'll look at, I'll also sight down it to see if I have a curve in it, to see if I have any curve, to see which tangential face is going to face up. And because if it's got a hump in it and you put it to where it humps up, then you're not going to be able to get it down in the center. But if you put it to where it's curved up to where the ends are higher than the middle, then as you pull it around that form, you can push it down. As opposed to
I just learned something.
As opposed to the opposite.
We should do this again, Curtis. I might learn something next time.
That's right. You're still my apprentice, Elia. I've still got something to teach you. There's something.